Hello, this is Jeff with the Plastics Recycling Conference, and I just wanted to make a short video to share with attendees how to update their profile and how to communicate with other attendees. There's many ways to do that. So first, let's look at the profile here. Any messages you get are going to appear here. You'll get a little red dot, I believe, next to that when you get a message from someone. This is your alerts panel, or your notifications. You can turn that on if you want to see notifications that may show up. And then this next should be your profile, and I've set up mine here. So this is your account. You probably won't have the event dashboard, but you will have the edit profile button. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and this is really important thing to do so people know who you are. The first thing you could do is select a photo. We have some attendees have put some in, but it's a really good thing to add so people can more easily remember you and put a name to a face. And then below that, you'll have your name badge. And so for that, I put in my first name and last name. Those are required, and then a headline. And my strong suggestion is to put in your company name here, or company name and title. I'm going to have my title Business Operations Director. So I'll show you that. I'll show you why in a little bit. And then you can add your Twitter, your LinkedIn. I put my website here, and I left those two blank. So then I'll go ahead and click Save, and that's going to update my profile. Great, so now my profile is updated, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a moment, because what you could do is click on this People button, and you could see this will be the entire attendee list. You'll be able to filter by speakers and things like that, and connections you've made, and you can search for attendees. So I'm going to go ahead and search for myself so I can show you what my profile looks like. So here's my profile. It's got my picture, my name, and my company name and title, and my web link. So that's going to go to my web page. I'm not really sure why it's saying this underneath. That's something I need to look into. It shouldn't say that on yours. I believe that's just because I'm the organizer. So that's her mailing address. So we'll go back to people here, and we'll look at, let's look at Adina. She's one of our speakers here. So she's put in a photo. You can see her name here, her title here, and she's got a web link as well. And you can do these three things, which is send a message, schedule a meeting, or invite to a video call. So let's go ahead and get one of my coworkers up. So I've been testing with, so we'll pull up Tanya. So again, photo, name, title, and everything. So this is like your name badge. And then we have these three messages. So the first, we'll start at the bottom here. You can send a message. So just click that, and it's just like a chat here. Hello, Tanya. And it'll show up on hers, and she'll get a notification here. And if she replies, you'll get a notification on yours as well. So that's the first thing, is you could just have a chat back and forth at any point during the show. You could be in a session having a chat with someone here. So that's great. The next thing you can do is schedule a meeting. And when you schedule a meeting, you schedule it for a one-on-one session, or you can have up to 4 people. So if you want to have more, if you want to do it right away and have more than 4 people, you need to schedule it within the next 5 minutes. That way all of you can pop in at the same time. But otherwise, it will be in the next 5-minute zone. And this goes, I believe it sets up every 15 minutes. So I could set up a meeting for 12:30. It's 12:18 right now, so we got 15 minutes to get ready. So we'll do that and set it for 15 minutes, and then I can select, it's between myself and Tanya, but I want to add my coworkers to this. We'll add Bobby, and we'll add Sherilyn. And this is just searching the attendee list and adding them down here. So once you're all set, you want to have that, you send the invitation to the meeting, and it will show up in their notifications and in their chats. And so it'll have a link to join. The other thing you could do is just do a one-on-one call, which just invites them to a video call. And this is going to take you out of, anytime you're changing videos, screens, you're going to come out of whatever video screen you're in. So if you are in the sessions, this is going to take you out of that and bring you elsewhere. So when you click invite to video call, it just gives a link down here. Both of you click on that link, and it will take you to a one-on-one video call. So not too bad. And then you just click share audio and video, and you can see it's just Tanya and myself here are the only ones in this one. and I'll click share audio and video. And the first thing that'll come up is this audio video settings page where you get to, where you get to select your microphone and webcam and test your stream quality. And you can click this to remember your settings for future sessions, which I strongly recommend. That way you don't have to go through this every time. And then you just click apply and your camera will come up. And I'll show you a few things in this room. First of all, this is your camera setting. You can turn it off or on. The same with mute. You can mute yourself or not. And then this is a screen share. So you can share your screen one person at a time, and it will bring it up into the top of this window. And then these are your camera settings if you need to change your microphone or something like that. One of the issues that we've had with some of our rehearsals is that folks are having trouble with their cameras not working or not being accepted. And so sometimes what you'll need to do is go up, I'm using Firefox here. Firefox and Chrome are the two recommended browsers. The rest may or may not work correctly depending on the situation, but Chrome and Firefox are the top browsers. And so there's usually something like this up near the URL of whatever page you're on that has a little picture of a camera. And so you can click on that and make sure the camera is allowed and the microphone is allowed. Sometimes that will block it. Ad blockers will sometimes block from pop-ups from happening, things like that. So if you turn those off, that's really useful. And then there's a little lock that'll just make sure that your connection is secure on this page. So just a few things to keep in mind if you're having any video issues. We are not able to help with your video issues, but you may try if this chat button is up, that goes directly to Hopin. You can send them a message and they'll reach back to you as soon as they possibly can, and it'll be just a chat window here. So they'll be able to help you with your video settings, but it's strongly encouraged that you read over everything before you start the show, just so everything's all set up and you're ready to attend. So that gives you some ideas on how to communicate one-on-one with folks. So you can chat, you can have a scheduled meeting with up to 4 other people, or you can do a one-on-one conversation with people. And in this, we'll go back to the lobby here. I'm going to leave my camera. Once we go back to the lobby here, you can see we're at the event, and there is this, the people is the one that we were looking at here. If there are any polls that the organizers are putting together, it'll be there. And then the chat. So this will be the main chat for the whole conference, which you can access from many other places. So this will probably be very lively and busy. And so just another few ways to connect with people. I'll go down real quick on here. Sessions, these are going to be our live sessions. So we have 2 live session rooms, session A and session room B, and these will alternate between our sessions, and it will give you updates of when those are available. And then down below, we have all of our on-demand pre-recorded interview series with these experts. So that's something you can do at any time. And then you have your group networking. These are just larger rooms where you can just network with other attendees. It'll let you know here if there's anybody in the room. We just have a few set up here. You can pop in and say hi and just meet with random folks or set up a meeting. I think you can have, yes, you can have up to 20 people in that networking room, and it works very similarly to the booth, or I'm sorry, very similar to the one-on-one. You just share your audio and video, and then whoever's in the room will be there. And then you have speed networking, and I can't do this one right now because it is just me on right now, but if there's somebody else on who is also on speed networking, it'll just pair you up randomly with someone. So kind of a neat and interesting way to meet some new people and share some info that way. And then of course we have our trade show here, which is you can search for particular booths. You can narrow it down by clicking on one of these tags, or you can scroll through to see who we've got here. And I'll just go to our booth so you can see what that looks like. I should have searched for it. There are a lot of booths here at the show, so make sure you could visit most of them. We've got some time set aside to do that. So when you come to a booth, there'll either be a video likely, or someone will be on screen. And so you'll be able to chat with them over here. You'll be able to see who else is in the booth. Right now it's just me here. You can check out their booth information that I may have some below here as well. And then if their video is up, you can request to share your video and they'll accept you in and continue the conversation that way. So lots of different ways to network and keep in touch and meet folks. We hope this is really a good platform for everyone. And it may take a few minutes to get used to it, but once you're in, it works really, really well. So if you have any questions at all during the show about anything, we should have staff here at the help desk. So if you go to the trade show, the first desk here is going to be our help desk, and there will likely be someone here. You can ask a question in the chat, and we'll be happy to help get you set up. Thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed the show. We're looking forward to it. It's getting very exciting. And thanks again. And please let us know if you have any questions.